So we give away prizes for doing wellness activities, and we just got a new logo. So we have all these prizes in storage. These really nice prizes.
Hold on, we is the company you work for.
So we, yeah, is the company I work for. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And so we have to get rid of all these prizes.
Okay.
I may be bringing some in.
I earned it.
Yeah, right. Right. I know you guys definitely have.
I wonder what your ride is going to go. Gonna be that going back to New Hampshire. It's a little bit slushy, huh?
Yeah, they said the main roads are good.
Yeah.
But the secondary roads are not so good. All right, so let's do it. Let's you and I get started here. So feet about width like we always do. We'll start with the It's so funny. It's like a fisheye lens with this one.
I know, because it's a GoPro.
Versus
like a normal camera.
Yeah, it's not a normal camera. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a fish bowl here. All right, so let's stand up nice and tall. Let's do a few shoulder rolls just right here. Just put ourselves. Now let's go the other way. As far as I know, there were like 4 or 5 people who signed up. Maybe it's the snow like yesterday that stopped them. All right, and then let's inhale here at the top. Let's exhale, chin to chest. We'll roll it down. Making sure those feet are parallel. Inhale on the bottom. Exhale, round that up. Shoulders are pressing down away from the ears. Head floats up. Big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Let's stay at the bottom this time. We'll do our bends and stretches, palms on the mat. Inhale. Exhale straight. But be careful. Do it nice and gently. Still cold. Inhale and bend. Exhale and straighten. Inhale and bend. Exhale and straighten. Last one. Inhale and bend. Let's roll it back up. Exhale. Time. Until the head goes up, we'll place the hands on the shoulders and start going. You know this, so we can go pretty quickly through this.
We need the lighting for the camera.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking I'd like to turn the lights off, but if let's go the other way. If nobody comes in, you can turn the lights on. Give it another couple of minutes. And then let's do a little wider lateral stretch. One arm up, right? Reach up and over. And then see if you can press that shoulder up toward the ceiling so that the chest opens towards the ceiling. That'll keep us in the lateral space. Back to center. 2 more same side. Breathe through. It's. There you go. Oh, this feels good. The other side feels terrible for me. Oh, this side feels good. And we'll come back up. That's my scoliosis. That's what it is. Inhale, reach up and over. This is the hard side. Oh. And back up. So needed. One more. We'll come a little wider, externally rotate the legs, hands on the hips, we press them forwards. Big circles. And breathing through. And one more this direction. We'll go the other way. You grab the ball? Not yet. I have one more. Yeah, oh, you go there. Come back to the center. And let's bring the legs in a little bit, parallel, and do our torso circles. We'll just do 3 in each direction. Inhale, reach it up and over. Exhale, bend the knees, round forward. Inhale, jump. So the inhale happens as we reach up and back. The exhale happens as we bend forward. Let's go the other way. Well, if I just did this every morning, I'd probably be in very good shape, and I don't. Let's hang forward. Inhale here. Exhale, round it up. Press the shoulders down away from ears. Head floats up. And shake everything out. Come to the front of the mat. Step arms. Other. Now, from right here, let's draw the abs in and up and lift up to the pelvic floor. So as we're doing that, we start to lower down. That's going to give us the control we need to not crash. Reach for this forward if needed. It's beautiful. Nice job, right? It does get easier.
It does.
I had a new person last night in class and he crashed. I'm like, wow, I've forgotten about that. Because so many of us are now so good at it. Place the ball behind the in the mid back, right at the bra strap level. Just find a nice, comfortable position where you're being supported. Place the hands at the base of the skull so that the neck is supported. I like to do fingertips, but whatever feels right so that the neck is not working. Yeah, it's just relaxed. We're going to inhale and go all the way back over the ball till the elbows or the back of the head touch the mat. Now, press belly button into spine as we exhale and then push the low back, the mid back into the ball to come back up. So it's all really coming from the mid and low back. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, press belly button into spine, and that's what lifts you back up. Inhale. You get that nice stretch in the back. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. So we're starting to activate the transverse abdominis here. With the help of the ball. We'll do one more like this. On the next one, we'll rotate so the left shoulder will come to the right side. So as we come up, just a slight rotation, back to center and down. Inhale back. Exhale, we start to come up. And we'll rotate the torso just a little bit so we start to get the obliques involved. Inhale down. Exhale up. Yeah. Exhale up. Let's do one more each side. And last one here. And we will remove the ball. So that's a good one to do at home because it's a nice stretch for the upper back.
Yeah.
You know, just in the middle of the day, it's nice now that you have your own ball. We're going to use the ball some more, but for the moment, we're going to lose it, let go of it for a moment, and just lie down. Feet flat, knees bent. For this one, the head shoulders are going to stay down. The legs are going to come up to tabletop, and the arms are going to move from the ears to the hip level. So the arms are going to do this. The legs are going to do this. So I'll cue you. Bring the arms straight to the ceiling. Inhale, let them come back to the ears. On the exhale, they're going to come up to the ceiling and down toward the hips while the legs come to tabletop. That is the move. And then inhale, tap the toes, and the arms go back. Exhale, lift.
Not that it's not
Yeah.
good to see.
So keep the head and shoulders down for this first set. Keep head and shoulders on the mat. Yep. Now, inhale, arms go back, toes tap. Exhale, tabletop legs, arms come to hip level. Bring them all the way down. Bring the head doesn't go up. We're going to do about 4 or 5 of them like this. And then we're going to add the head and shoulders in. Okay? So here we go. Inhale, arms go back. Exhale, arms come up and the legs to tabletop. Now, as we inhale the arms back, the toes tap down. Exhale up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale up. Still working the transverse abdominis here. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. We'll do one more like this, and then we'll add the head and shoulders in. Inhale back. So up. This next one, we will add the head and shoulders. Inhale the arms back. Exhale, head and shoulders come up with tabletop. Yeah. Inhale back. Tap the toes. Exhale. Reach fingertips forward. Nice. Inhale back. Exhale up. Let's do 3 more. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. And one more. Inhale back. Exhale up. Let's keep it here. Let's bring the legs to 45 and do hundreds since we're here. So bring that chin to chest. And here we go. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Last one. Exhale. Yes. Oh, man. Right? That one gets me every time. Okay. You would think, but okay. And this mask doesn't help, right? The mask does not help.
The what doesn't it?
The mask.
Oh, the mask, no.
Ugh, I have to get rid of them, but.
But spinning with a mask is just the worst.
Oh, gee, yeah, I don't do that. All right, let's do some alternating toe taps. We bring the legs to tabletop, point the toes, hands behind the head, and head and shoulders up. So we're just gonna do some alternating toe taps to start here. So we're hinging from the hip. The knee joint is really not moving, maybe just a tiny bit, but it's really coming from the hip as you reach the toe toward the back or the front edge of your mat. We have a tiny mat, so you're reaching in front of, toes are reaching in front of the edge of the mat. Now, when you feel like it, when you're ready, we're gonna add a rotation. So opposite shoulder to knee. And similarly, like we always do, we reach that top elbow for the ceiling, right? We're not bringing the elbow to the knee, we're reaching it for the ceiling. And we really engage the obliques that way. And we look down at the bottom elbow. Keep going. 5, and 6, and 7. We're gonna do 10. 9, 1 more, 10. Nice work. Bring knees into chest. Flex the feet, point, flex and point. Nice work on those. Oh, man. Let's do scissors. I don't even know what I have on this thing. Guess it's just fun when I have one person we can do. And you can shout out too if there are things you like to do. Let's see what you have here. I have dead bug. I'm not gonna do dead bug. Let's do scissors. I feel like doing scissors. Do you feel like doing scissors for the hamstring stretch?
Oh my God, my hamstrings are. Yeah.
Okay, so legs to ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Then hands behind the calf. All right, so try to keep the legs straight if you can, and start with pointed toes because you'll be able to go a little bit like farther. Yeah. So pulse, and switch. Pulse, switch, and keep reaching the nose for the knee and the crown of the head up toward the ceiling.
So if I have to compromise something, it shouldn't be the straight leg, right? That's the most important. Because that's all I can go this far.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfectly good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's
Okay.
perfectly good. And if you even need to put a little bend in the knee, that's fine
Yeah.
too. But it's all about getting the hamstring stretch. So whatever that
Okay.
means for you. And I just find after I've done about 5 of them, my hamstrings start to loosen. And then if you want to add the flexed feet, because that adds a different level of tightness. as it brings the calf into the mix. And do one more each side. And then we'll bring the knees into the chest. Rock them. And then let's place the hands under the thighs and rock it up and do some roll downs. I think I can take this off now. Oh, yeah.
This one's warm.
We do. So let's do this for the weight. Yeah, grab a 10.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do like we did yesterday, the Russian twists.
Oh, yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
I
good.
get it.
Yeah, those are good. So we'll do them with a 10 because you can. Normally it would be the ball or a 5 pound, but we're gonna start with the ball. So grab the ball for some half roll downs. We're not going all the way down yet. So sit up tall. So speed up nice and straight there. Here we go. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. So we start to round down from the base of the spine, right? Roll. Go to your halfway point. Press belly button down into spine. Try to release these guys. You might not have that problem. I do.
No,
Mine
but
like
good
to-
to be aware of it.
Mine
Yeah.
like to grip.
It's all about belly.
It's all about belly, yeah. So keep that nice C curve and pressing that navel down to spine. Inhale here. Exhale. We round it forward, round forward, chin to chest. And then we stack the spine. We sit tall. Inhale on the exhale. We start to round the lumbar spine again. Come to your halfway point. Belly button is doing all the work. The abs are doing all the work. Bring the ball up. And this really taxes. Breathe here. And if you need to tuck the tailbone a little more so those hips don't grip, or bring the ball back down. Now chin to chest, round forward. And we stack the arms at the top. Let's do that one more time. And from halfway down. Hold it here. Wow, comes up. Now, if you can come an inch lower, try that. And then bring chin to chest, we'll roll forward.
Oh, having the hands up makes such a difference. Ooh.
Woo. Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll place the ball down, we'll grab the weight. Keep it close to the body. Sit up tall, inhale to prepare. Exhale, half way down. Now, the top of the hand or the back of the hand is what's going to tap and center. And tap and center. Tap, center, and tap. Center. It makes a difference with a 10-pound weight. Now we're going to add a leg. So same leg this side, we're rotating on. Lifts up and center. Up and center. The navel is still into the spine. Out and twist. Let's go. 5 and 6 and 7 and 9. One more each side. 10 and 10. Nice job. Round it up. Woo. Nice job on those. All right, let's do a roll up. Want to use the ball? You can go under the ankles. This makes it oh so fun. Oh, so fun. All right. So once again, you can have a slight bend here if you need. Sit up nice and tall. Arms out in front. So sit up nice and tall. Yeah, really tall. There you go. Now you're talking. So you're on those sit bones, right? So you don't want to be tucked yet. We're going to roll down and you will tuck, but you want to start sitting up tall. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Now we tuck the tail and we round down. And this alone is very challenging with an unstable surface. Reach the toes long the other direction so you get that oppositional thing. Beautiful job. Inhale, let the arms come back to the ears. Exhale, the arms come up to the ceiling. Tuck the chin and start to roll it up. Low back presses down into that. Reach those fingers long. Reach those fingers. Nice, nice. Keep rounding forward, round forward, round forward, round forward. Reach the toes, reach the fingers. And that beautiful stretch. And you're pressing that belly button back into spine. Now let the shoulders come away from ears and start to round down again. And you're reaching the fingertips forward. The fingertips are trying to go forward, but you're going back. And then when you're all the way down, you inhale, let the arms go back. Exhale. The arms come up first, then the chin comes to chest, and then you come through that frame. Yeah. All right, well, you've thrown that gauntlet down. Put that ball down. We're gonna do neck roll. So for neck roll, flex the feet. Straight legs. Okay. So not quite what you were doing, but this is a good one.
Yeah.
All right, so abs are in and out. First thing we do is we lean back with a straight back, so we don't tuck the tail. So abs are in, and we just come back as far as you can go to comfortably. Now tuck the tail and round down. Right, keep pulling that air out. Now inhale here at the bottom. Exhale, we're going back up. So chin to chest, and then get those abs working. Now, if you need some hands, you can use some hands. We're coming up, we're rolling up. Yeah. Use some hands, and then hands go back behind the head. Now come all the way forward, elbows to knees. And then we stack the spine, round it up. That's one. That's a neck roll, or neck pull is what it's called.
Yeah.
Inhale with a straight back here. Inhale first. Now exhale with straight back. Okay, as far as we can go. Now we round the lumbar spine in one vertebra at a time. And round it down. We'll practice that one some more. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, up we go. And we round it all the way over. Use the hands.
But if the legs go up, that's not the idea.
Yeah, that's okay. So use the hands. When the legs go up, it usually means you've got a little bit of you're not as flexible in the spine. It's really more of a spine thing than it is an ab strength thing.
Okay.
So just use a little hands. Just use a little hands to help. Let's do one more. So I'm head behind the head, knees and elbows down, and then we roll it up, stack the spine. I never do this one because this is so challenging. So lean back with a straight back, and a C curve. And we round down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, we come up. Here.
It looks so effortless
Ready?
when you do it. I want to get up. Okay.
Inhale at the bottom. Exhale.
Oh, then it's too
Yeah,
easy.
there you go.
Yeah, then it's really easy, but that's,
But still, you still got this. Go ahead, Doug. Good list. Now round forward, round forward, round forward. Beautiful, that's it. And then stack the spines. Work in progress. Yeah, it could partly be the tight hamstrings. Because you know who else, Howard, who's super strong. Howard, he comes to some of the classes.
Yeah.
And he has the same thing. So it's your tight hamstrings and your spinal flexibility. That's all. It's not your ab strength because you're
But still, it impacts so much.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
does. We're doing good. Okay. So let's see. Let's do some reverse. I'm going to do some reverse curls, a rollover. You good with that? You like that?
Yeah.
And then a helicopter with the ball under the sacrum, which is really just fun and delicious. So yeah. So let's round it down. And then once we're all the way down, we will bring the legs to the ceiling. Now your choice here. It's a little harder if the legs are straight and the arms are long. The other way you can do it is cross the ankles and bend the knees. So whichever feels more comfortable. Let's do a couple both ways. So first cross ankles and bend knees. Arms are long on your side, chest is open, collarbones open, and tuck your chin. Inhale to prepare. On the exhale, you press the hips up. You use the backs of the arms to get it to go. Inhale at the bottom, then exhale and press it up. Press it up as high as you can go. Exhale, press. And lower. Exhale, press. And lower. Exhale, press. And lower. Exhale, press. So we're just getting the hips up. So we haven't rolled over yet. This is just the prep, the reverse grip. So let's stop there and let's uncross the legs, straighten the legs as much as you can to the ceiling. Keep pressing the shoulders, backs of the arms and hands down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, just lift the hips. Again, just the prep. Exhale, lift the hips. Nice, and down. Do 2 more. Inhale, press them up. Lovely, and last one. Great. Nice work, bring them down. Okay, now we're going all the way over for the rollover, okay? So again, press those shoulders down. They're gonna be a lot of help here for stability. Inhale to start, exhale. Press the hips up and over. Now the legs come overhead. You're looking straight up to ceiling. And your legs are parallel to the mat. Separate them, flex the feet. And now the feet are gonna try to reach to the back wall as your tailbone reaches for the front wall. You've got that oppositional stretch again. You should come back down. And once the sacrum is on the mat, point the toes and bring the legs together. Beautiful job. And point the toes when we get to the top there, to the ceiling. Beautiful. All right, let's do another inhale first. Exhale, press up and over. Press those backs of the arms into the mat. Nice, beautiful. Now separate the legs, flex the feet, which they are, and now start to round it down. Now those heels are thinking about pressing toward that door behind you, and your sacrum is trying to come forward. So go ahead and come down. Come on down, lower down. Bring that, so start to round it down, round it back down. Up again. Bring your hips back down to the mat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh. Beautiful. Yeah, a lot of control there.
No, and I'm putting that just shiver.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bend the knees, take a break.
Oh.
Nice work. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
wow, there's a lot that's involved there.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a fun one now.
Yeah.
This is just pure fun. Put this under your sacrum. It's a stretch too. It's a hamstring. And it's a open the hip kind of stretch. So it's under the sacrum, nice and comfy. You bring the legs to the ceiling, so just find that nice spot where you don't have to work very hard. From here, we're gonna scissor the legs. So I'm gonna bring the right leg toward the nose and the left leg away. From here, we're gonna bring them out to the side like a helicopter. All the way around so that the left leg is now toward the nose and the right leg is away. And now we're gonna go back to where we started. And then both legs come to the ceiling. Wasn't that nice?
Yes.
Now the left leg comes forward to the nose. And we helicopter and you get that beautiful opening in the hips and then the inner thigh. Now the right leg is toward the nose and we go the other way, go back. And they come to the ceiling. Let's do that one more time with the right. And helicopter. You can do this one without the ball. We'll go the other way. We'll do one without the ball so you can see. And come up, and then the left leg. And back. And then bring it up and bend the knees. We'll take the ball out. So here's what we'll do. So it's a shoulder stand is how we get up there. So bring the legs straight to the ceiling. And like a rollover, we do the same thing. So let's do a rollover and then I'll talk you through it into the jackknife. So inhale at the bottom, exhale, press the hips up, and then the legs come over. Now the hands go on the low back. and your elbows are being your stand. You're gonna lift the legs to the ceiling. You're in a jackknife or a candle. From this point, we do the helicopter. We bring the right leg forward to the nose, the left leg back. And now we helicopter. And now the left leg is forward. We go the other way. They come to the center. We'll just do one on the left to finish. Left leg comes forward. We helicopter. We go back the other way. We come to the ceiling, and then we start to round it down. So we can use our hands to help. They can go back down on the mat, press down into the mat. As the hips lower back onto the mat, bend the knees, and rock. It's side to side. Nice job. Was that fun?
Yeah.
And we rock it up to sitting. And let's do a couple things turned over before we run out of time. Let's do, let's come all the way. What do I want to do? So many things. Let's come all the way down because I don't want to forget or have no time for that swan to get us started. Start the day with a stretch for the front of the hips. We come all the way down. So goalpost arms or a little wider and forward. Bring those kneecaps off the mat, the nose on the mat. Pubic bone presses down and the abs are pressing in. So we're going to inhale and lift the head and chest off the mat. We make sure the shoulder blades glide down and the shoulders stay away from the ears. Come up as far as you want to feel the stretch in the front of the hips, but not low back pain. So inhale at the top. Exhale, I want to pull the mat toward me to feel the extension from the spine. As I run back down, nose on the mat. We'll go up again. Inhale, press it up. Stretch. I found I get a better stretch if I really lift those kneecaps off the mat.
Oh, yeah.
They're on, yeah, just a little bit better. Inhale at the top. Exhale, we come all the way down. Stay at the bottom. We'll bring the arms out to Superman. So this time, we're going to start with this. We're going to lift the right arm, left leg, and the tip of the nose comes off the mat. So length here, the left glute's working, the left side of the body is working. Bring it down. Left arm, right leg lifts. And bring it down. This time, leave the legs on the mat. Lift the right arm, and the tip of the nose comes off the mat. Actually, no, go back down. That's not what I want to do. What I want to do is leave the right arm on the mat, just the left leg is going to lift and the tip of the nose. That's what I want to do. Now from here, the right arm is going to stay on the mat, but it's going to sweep back. So straight arm, it's going to sweep all the way back to the thigh. Oh boy, yeah. And then it's going to sweep forward again. That's the move, yep, and then bring everything down. That is it. So now the right leg lifts and the nose is off the mat. And we sweep the left arm all the way back to the hips. All the way forward. This is so much harder than it looks. And down, let's do one more on each side. So the left leg lifts. Head and shoulders lift. Sweep the arm. Bring it back. And down. Right leg lifts. Sweep the left arm back. Sweep it forward. And bring it down. Nice work. Take the ball. Place it under the sternum. Arms are in goal post. From here, kneecaps lift off the mat. So inhale at the top here. We'll exhale. Let's just bring the forehead down. There we go. I might be able to walk with that. All right, on the inhale, head, chest lift, arms lift. So here we are. Yep, beautiful. Now from here, reach the arms out in front. Superman. Kneecaps are off the mat. Now sweep the arms all the way back, straight arms. Lift the chest a little higher. Hold it here. Reach fingertips back. Nice, beautiful job. Now bring them forward again. Reach them long. Your neck is long. Back of the neck is long. Beautiful job. Sweep them back. Kneecaps are off the mat. Yes, beautiful. Sweep them forward. We're going to go one more time. Sweep them back. Hold it here. Hold. Shoulder blades are coming together. Sweep them forward. Bend the elbows. Bring them down. Woo! Yeah, let's do a child's pose. Let's see. Back. Knees wide. That was a lot of back body work right there.
It's good. Really stretches you.
What's that?
It really stretches you.
Yeah. Yeah. And it strengthens the whole posterior chain, which we don't do much in normal life. When you're ready, walk those hands back into the knees. And the knees together. We can round it up. And do a few shoulder rolls. And I think we should do a few planks, don't you? Because you're strong, so I think we can do that. So, do you prefer forearm or high planks?
What did we do yesterday? Let's not do what we did yesterday.
She made us do push-ups yesterday.
She just did push-ups, huh? Okay,
I think that's all she did yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't think we had anybody visit us. Anyway, okay,
No.
who cares? That's okay. So here's what I wanted to do, which I haven't done with any of my classes. Let me see if I can remember how it goes. So the right arm reaches out to Superman. It comes down, then the left leg comes into chest. Okay, so don't do anything yet, just watch for a second. So we need a wide base for this one, so we can reach, and then it's in. And then we switch.
Oh, yeah, we did that once in class.
Yes, yeah, so there's so many combinations of that. You know, you can do taps. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that one. So let's start in all fours. The setup is so important on these exercises so that you're in the right position to make it work. Spread the fingertips always really wide and think about most of your weight on the index and thumb. All right, so that's where you're pressing. Also, push down into the mat. Push the mat away from you. And what that does is that separates the shoulder blades a little bit, gives you a little dome up through the upper back, and then step the right foot back and the left foot back, and then make it a wide stance, wider than hips. Squeeze the glutes, press back through the heels, and reach out through the crown of the head. And there it is. That's a beautiful plank. So from here, we're going to reach the right arm, just reach it up to Superman and bring it down. And then the left knee comes into chest and back. The left arm reaches out and down, and then the right knee comes in. And back. Right hand reaches out and down, left knee in and back, left hand out and down, right knee in. It's almost like it's a coordination exercise, right? Left knee, left hand, right knee, right hand, left knee, left hand, you got it, right knee. And then bring them down. Let's sit back on the heels, give the wrist a roll. Woo, and that got my abs. You get your abs? Yeah. Planks are just the best. They are just the best. All right, so next one we will do is left knee or right knee, doesn't matter, knee to the back of the elbow, to the tricep, in and out. I'll show you. Let's stay with the high plank again. Fingertips spread wide, gaze right down the mat. Step right foot back, left foot back. This time you can be hip width with the feet. Lift the right foot off the mat, leg. And the knee comes into the tricep, the elbow. Reach it back. Let's do 2 more, same on side. Reach it in, and back. Reach it in, and back, and bring it down. Left leg, lifts. Here we go. Into the elbow for 3. And to bring it to the outside if you can. Yeah, a little bit different on the outside. And in, and out. Bring it down. 1 more time. Here we go. Lift the right leg. Bring it. Reach it out. And in. Reach it out. And in. We're almost done. Reach it out. And down. Left leg. We just got 3. 3. And reach. And 2. And reach. And 1. Reach. We did it. Bring the knees down. Child's pose. Nice job. Woo. Did it. Yes, we did. So let's end with a down dog stretch. It is such a beautiful stretch. I used to hate them. I like them now. So all 4s, tuck the toes, and then the hips press up to the ceiling, and the heels press down toward the mat. And your gaze is toward your ankles, fingertips reach forward. Now from here are the cues. Tailbone presses up toward the ceiling, and the chest melts down toward the thighs. So just find a resting space, a resting place here. And then lift the heels up off the mat. And press them back down. And let that chest melt down. And tailbone continues to press up toward the ceiling. 1 more time. Lift the heels. And lower them down. Fingertips are reaching forward. Get a nice stretch through the shoulders, through the whole back body. Now walk the hands towards the feet. Bend the knees as much as you need to place palms on the mat. We'll do an inhale. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. This time we'll roll up. Exhale. Round up. Now the pelvic floor lifts. The abs are drawn in and up. The shoulders are heavy, arms are heavy, head is heavy. And the head floats up. Last minute. You roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. Let's roll it forward for 3, 2, and 1. Our last 3 breaths together. We're going to bring the ball back into the mix. And I am going to take a Pilates stance, so my heels are together, my toes are apart, so I'm externally rotating here. I'm going to squeeze the ball. Squeeze the ball as much as you can, which means squeezing in the inner thighs as well as the heels, and you should feel that wrapping sensation of those muscles, what I like to call the turnout muscles. Look, from here, we inhale, we bring the arm palms together, reach up out of the waist. Exhale, bring it down. And we do that again. Inhale. Pressing those heels together, reach out of the waist. Exhale down. And 1 more. Inhale up. Reach it back. And this time, hands to heart center. And we bring it down. We did it. Thank you. Woo, that was great.
Oh, it's so nice to start the day like this.
Oh, I know.
And it's so nice
to be just the 2 of us, right? Then we could play. It is fun doing that.
Well, it's a small group to begin with. How would just like
Yeah, and it is. It's fun. It's really nice with a small
Yes.
group. I really enjoy it as long as they'll let us do it.
You also teach for the town of Bedford, right?
I do.
Yeah. Where is that? At the church or the town?
No, that one's still on Zoom right now, but it was at the high school.
Oh, at the high school?
Yep, it was in their dance studios. It's one of the back gyms.
I see.
Beautiful space, nice and big,
Yeah.
mirrors.
Oh, I don't know that space.
Yeah, it's behind like the basketball. You go in through the cafeteria.
Okay, I
And
can
then
see
there's,
where it is.
yeah, the front gym is the basketball, and then you go down the hall and it's back
Yeah.
there. Really nice space. So, spring is once again gonna be on Zoom. And then, we hope, she's not even scheduling summer right now.
Yeah.
Usually she does spring and summer at the same time. And we hope we'll be back live and in person. But I've got about 12 ladies,
Yeah.
and it's nice, so. We do the same class, it's just on Zoom.
It's still strange for a teacher, right? I mean, you get.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really, I mean, when you don't have eyes on,
Yes.
all
You
you
can't get feedback. How you can't.
no, and so you guys have to depend, and I have to depend
Yeah.
on you listening to cues and understanding what they mean.
Well, in a way, maybe you learn more how to be really, really clear, right? In your.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
to
yeah.
because yeah.
Yep, definitely that. But it's still nice because when you see eyes on and you just see it only takes one person
Yeah.
who is doing something just a little bit not right, and then you can just say,
Yes.
you make you just change the cue just ever so slightly, tuck chin, and then
And the others
everybody,
hear it too. Yeah.
everybody hears it and everybody says, oh, okay. Got it.
Yes. Oops. Because that's what I find so important. Because without the feedback.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, it's hard. But I mean, you're getting to a point, Jeremy, where you know this stuff well enough.
Yes and no. I still feel like even today there were like 2 or 3 things like, oh, this feels different. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's-
no doubt about it.
Yeah,
Even for me, when I get a new, a teacher who, when I'm taking a
Really?
private class,
Wow.
where they'll tell me something and I'll be like, oh, geez. Because the body wants to do it the easier way, of course.
True.
Right? Always wants to find the easy way out when it's not so painful. Until somebody tells you otherwise and says, no.
No. Well, I never liked who was at the BSC with heavy weights and then total beginners, and doing like backflips and everything. And I'm like,
Right.
oh my God. Without any feedback, they were getting to the point where they were injuring themselves.
Right.
It's just not.
Right. Yeah, well, that's the thing that I love so much about Pilates is that
Yeah.
it really is about the progressions and about making sure that you always are at the level that's best for you.
True.
You're not, and that's why we all do them at the level 1, and then we all move to the next level as you feel like, okay, level 1 was too easy for me.
Right.
That's why we did neck pull, which I would never do
Yeah,
with a group class, because
Yeah.
I'm super advanced, as you saw.
Yeah.
And even for me,
Gonna work on them.
yeah, super advanced.
But you're right, you can't injure yourself in yoga and Pilates like you could with weights and.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's also just frustrating if you bring neck pull into the mix and someone's like, I
Yeah.
don't got it. I come this far, I don't,
Right.
then they're like,
But you always give alternatives, right?
Yes.
So that everybody can do
that's
it, yes.
well, roll up
Yeah.
is the alternative really, and the half roll down.
Mm-hmm.
So really the half roll, and once you get the half roll down, you do those, then you move into the roll up, either
Yeah.
with bent knees or straight legs, and then you do the neck.
And then,
Yeah.
so yeah, they're all different levels. Well, have a safe ride up there.
Thank you. Have a great rest of the day.
You too, bye.
Bye-bye. Start